Hiya, welcome to our filmmaking group, part of the Southampton Pathfinders Alcohol Service. Come in and have a look.
What we find is that people do need different types of treatment. So they might need support with learning about why they drink or why they used to drink alcohol. But what we find is there's a vacuum. So there's a social vacuum or an activity vacuum from that, where a lot of the time people used to go down the pub and they used to socialise. And so as soon as they stop their alcohol use, they also stop all the activities and the social networks that went with that. And so boredom can be an instigator for a relapse.
I decided to try and get a social and emotional group together, mainly because people in recovery, the only friend they have is their bottle, which is next to their side at all times, and it's very hard for them because they get isolated. Then obviously they haven't got any friends sometimes because the only friends they have are in with alcoholism and their buddies are drinkers, and it's very hard to let that go as well, and they've got nobody.
The types of activities that Alcohol Pathfinders run is we've been doing cooking sessions. Some of them have been accredited, so people can have engagement with cooking, but also they can get a qualification from it. We've done fishing on a boat trip. They also do fishing management, which is freshwater fishing. We've done different groups where we cover things like self-esteem, diversity, power within the community, so discussion groups. And we've also done poetry, creative writing, lots of different activities.
My favourite activity is the music, because I always wanted to learn to play the drums, but not having the right avenue to go down to find out about it. But through Pathfinders giving us like a taster course, I was able to learn to play and in the future do an intermediate course on it.
All the activities apart from the fishing, help out with the cooking, go to the music group, so I'm functioning with all the other supporters, so just gives me more time out of my house and gets me involved in other things.
I've done with the fishing courses, and I also go on walks with the group on a Sunday, which there's one this Sunday that I'm going on.
Definitely the fishing. I absolutely love the fishing course. I just like fishing anyway, although I'm a bit like, I'm not really happy taking the hook out of the fish's mouth, but that's something you get used to. But there's loads of lots of different things, you know, like with the fishing, it's a social thing as well as when you go to the group, you do it in pairs and you sort of bingo and yeah, it's really good.
The activities is something to do, but the social, the sort of the self-esteem, the getting yourself out of the house is what is happening in the form of these activities. But I also think the activities are important because it touches on people, things that they may not have previously known about or done. So you might have somebody, for example, doing a bit of music or cooking where they wouldn't have normally gone out to try and find that, and then they find that they really love it and they really enjoy it. You know, so that, you know, it's fulfilling so many different purposes.
It's given me a social life out of the life I had before when I was an alcoholic, and I've met new people, made new friends, loads of social activities to attend, give me sort of a regular pattern of routine, so it's helped me in that sense, yeah.
It helps me because I live on my own, and it gets me out of the house, and to see other people in my circumstances. I just like meeting people, and they, as I say, they made me welcome, and you know, and it's a good group to be with.
The social aspect of it, When I first came out of my first detox, there was nothing that really, it was just basically, it was meetings, and that was it, AA meetings. There wasn't anything social as such, you know, where everyone got together and had a laugh, you know what I mean? And then there's been fishing, which I've been on, which has been brilliant. Did you ever stop talking? Yeah, I'm getting going now. The fishing has been brilliant, and it helped me a lot. All the other stuff like the cooking, and just the social interaction, we all get to know each other, we've got a good group, it's a good laugh. And it's really helped me.
I find it's a great help, give me a lot of support, meet new people and discuss their downfalls and gain my weaknesses, showing them my weaknesses and now showing my strength. And there's a lot of people here, apart from the support workers, who give me support. So I can always rely on that. Plus there's good friendship and camaraderie with everyone.
I used to be like a heavy drinker, and then I met Jackie when I was fishing the first time, and she mentioned about coming along to the group. I do feel more confident in myself. I've got friends that are willing to support me and try and help me.
If I continue doing what I was doing beforehand, I wouldn't be where I am now, as in moving on and sort of broadening my horizons on different things I can do within the group.
Well, it would be a bit of a tragic, you know, because all I would be doing is sort of staying indoors, and really I'll still be on the drink, I reckon. I'll still be on the drink, because it was through Pathfinders that I was saved. I admitted to myself that I needed help.
What I used to do before I went to the shore group, when I stopped drinking, I used to like go swimming, but swimming wasn't really a social thing, it was more solitary. I used to see my mum afterwards, there's no problem there, I quite enjoyed her company, but it was quite solitary. I actually started line dancing, so I started mixing with other people, but they weren't aware of my problem, so I always went there, and so I sort of like hid things, I didn't tell them, so at least when I go to the shore group, I can be more open and I think honest as well. You don't have to sort of live a lie when you're with other people. You don't actually want them to know what your past is, but with the shore group, that's completely different.
It would be a big sort of hole in my daily activities from week to week, day to day, because with Pathfinders, I've always got something to do. If I look sort of beyond today, so if it all got closed down today, it would be a big loss to me. But I think the service, what they provide, and the opportunities, what you get through Pathfinders, is quite good for anybody who embraces it wholeheartedly.
Just helps have a confidence, feel more relaxed, feel better with myself. I'm controlling my lifestyle now, and everything's okay in my life.
I'm absolutely amazed at the camaraderie of the people, the support of the people who go to it, the invaluable service that the Pathways is, where the people that go create the pathways, create the group, and without the people there, it wouldn't be so amazing as it is.